Yeah, is it stupid if I sit like this? Hi, I'm Billie Eilish, and I am going to be talking about some of my lyrics. Things I once enjoyed just keep me employed now. Things I'm longing for, someday I'll be bored of. This is from Getting Older. Things I once enjoyed. Good one, good choice. I think about this line a lot in my life. It's funny, this line bums me out so bad. Like anytime I'm excited about something or like really like just feeling any kind of excitement or like, wow, I can't wait for whatever, I always think about this line. And it's like, it's just in my head being like, things you're longing for, you'll be bored of. And not even necessarily bored of, but like everything we long for and crave and are excited for, one day we'll be like either bored of or used to, or it'll be over, or it bums me out like a motherfucker, a lot. But it's also what's so fun about life is that we change and we keep changing and then we keep getting excited about the next thing and then that thing happens and we keep being excited about the next thing, and we should embrace that, but it's also a huge bummer. Oh yeah, a classic. When did it end? All the enjoyment. That's from What Was I Made For? When did it end? All the enjoyment. It's just the epitome of like what the song represents and what it's about, and just like everything that the song means, I feel like is all wrapped up in that sentence. And it's like a question that I think everyone has or can ask themselves. I don't know, I love that song so much. I feel very, very connected to it and very proud of it. I feel very, very proud of it. I somehow maybe naively didn't think about how many people would resonate with it and relate to it. The fact that it has resonated with so many women is probably, I'd say, my favorite part of the whole process. I've spent my life loving girls and being really worried that they hate me for some reason, and wanting to impress them and whatever else. And I felt like one with the girls. I don't know, I've never like felt like a girl, really. I feel like there was so much on social media of like mother-daughter things and videos and stories and sister relationships and just like best friends, and it was all to my song, and it made me so happy. Like I want to be a girl's girl so bad. Girls are amazing, man, in so many ways. Ooh, ooh, you say it to me like it's something I have any choice in. If I wasn't important, then why would you waste all your poison? That is from my song with Rosalia called Lo Vas Olvidar. If I wasn't important, then why would you waste all your poison? So I'm pretty sure in 2018, I was like somewhere in Asia on tour, and I had been a big fan of hers. She had put out Malamente. I just thought it was like the sickest thing in the world. And then, I don't know who hit who up, but we ended up talking. I remember she sent me this video of her, and she was like, I have an intuition that we should do music together. And I was like, stop. I screen recorded that shit, saved it, hearted it, and I showed everybody. I was so excited about it. Many months later, I just got into the studio and had a couple days in there, and we made a couple little ideas, and then this song kind of happened. What was nice is like neither of us were like, no, we need to make a hit because it's da-da-da-da. We were just like, let's make something weird and like maybe people won't like it, but I think it's tight. She's got such a vision, man, and it's gotta be her vision, which I appreciate. As much as it's a lot, I appreciate it. I'm the same. Like, I get it. I want things to be a certain way, and she's kind of the same way. So definitely together was a bit explosive, but it was also tight. She's the best. I love her. She is like truly like maybe the best performer in the world. For real. Oh, wow, it's so funny to see these. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. Everything I wanted. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. We wrote the first verse in, I wanna say like fall 2018 or something, and then we wrote like the chorus in like April of 2019, and then we wrote the rest of the song in September of 2019, and then we recorded it in November of 2019. or October, I don't know. But it was like over a very, very different like periods of my life and states of mind. I feel like 2018 and 2019 was a blur. God, so long ago now. I didn't realize how much the song meant to me until like way, way into making it, which was interesting. Like I don't know, I remember writing it, but I remember like not caring about it at all. And my brother and I kind of were like, yeah, whatever, I'm working on other stuff. And then when we kind of honed in on it and started to really work on it again, I grew to have such a connection to it, which was so interesting because we had already written it, but I didn't have like a connection to it until way later, which was fascinating. It's about my brother and my relationship, and I think that that's really special. Every time I like sing the song and think about the song, it just like makes my heart very warm because it's my brother, and I don't know, it's very sweet to me. I hold it very close to my heart. And, oh my God, I forgot the main thing. I had a dream that I died and everyone was like, ha ha. It messed me up, to say the least. It was so vivid and I remember it so well. Yeah, and then like the next day I was telling my brother about it and I was like, dude, it was so real. Oh gosh, I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type. This is from Bad Guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type. Oh my God, yeah, the Grammys, man. It was so chaotic and insane and ridiculous and surreal and scary and amazing. And I don't know, I think very fondly of that night. It's funny, like I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type. Like my little ass was 15 years old. Those Grammys, I mean, it was like the most crazy life experiences all in like a few months. There's no forgetting it. It was so special and insane. I keep my Grammys, oh God, where do I keep them? They're on a shelf in my house. Two shelves, ding, 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 ding. Like I'm not trying to be like extra with them. That's how many there are. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? That is from Bury a Friend. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Currently, in the making of the next album, I've been writing in a notebook, but I pretty much been I kind of went into it only like planning on just writing all the lyrics down, but then I always end up drawing some weird little thing. I love to draw. I just love to draw, and I always have, and it's much easier for me to listen when I'm drawing. Like I just have a lot of auditory processing issues, and so when I draw, I can hear a lot better somehow. Okay, so the thing with the sleeping stuff, I never had night terrors. I didn't know what that was, and so I would just say it because it sounded like what I had. But what I had was like sleep paralysis and horrible nightmares. I thought night terrors was just like bad dreams. No, it's like screaming in your sleep. And like, no, I don't have that. Kind of this whole album was very inspired by that. Like it was inspired by sleep and like the weirdness of it. And the title of the album and the album cover and kind of the theme of the album was a big inspiration for me, was the Babadook, which I loved so, so much. Phineas came up with this lyric. I had just been talking nonsense for months about like, when we fall asleep, like why, like what are even dreams? And like, why do we sleep? And like, why do we wake up? And like, I was just asking dumbass questions. But then of course he's like, well, this is some shit that you would say. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? It was just so perfect right then in that song. And we were just like, you know what? This is like such a perfect encapsulation of the album, and named it that. Oh, I put on Survivor just to watch somebody suffer. Maybe I should get some sleep. This is from TV. I put on Survivor just to watch somebody suffer. I do be watching some Survivor, because I only started watching it kind of around writing this song, and I had never seen it before, and I kind of had this idea that it was this like, oh, you jump through a hoop and you like run through a thing, and it's not. It is like people almost dying and shit. I don't know, I kind of want to go on it. I've never fallen from quite this high. And this is from Ocean Eyes. Never fallen from quite this high. It's so wild to think back. So 2015, I was 13. My brother wrote this song, and he wrote it for his band. And then one time he was like, do you want to sing this song? Because I feel like it would sound better in your voice. And I was like, I guess. And then I did. Simultaneously, I was a dancer, and I was dancing all the time, and that was like what I planned on doing forever. And my dance teacher was like, I know you like to make songs. Like, would you want to make like a song and we can like make a dance to it? I don't know, it might be fun. And I was like so excited about that. Burning cities and Phineas had written this song called Ocean Eyes. We were not even gonna put it out. We were just gonna like send it to my teacher, but we were like, yeah, it's good. We might as well put it on SoundCloud or whatever. We'll put like a free download link because, you know, like 10 people will hear it probably, maybe not. Honestly, like within the week, it was just like skyrocketing. I was sitting in a Starbucks. Phineas called me and he was like, dude, Ocean Eyes hit 1,000 plays. I was like, you're lying. And it was the biggest moment. And I remember standing there and thinking, wow, like this is my moment. Nothing like this is ever gonna happen again. And this is my moment and I'm gonna just take it in. And I'm so grateful for this. It's so cool. And then like the next week it was on the radio. And then here we are. I don't know, guys. Things happened. If it weren't for that song, I don't think I would be sitting here at all. So it's really bittersweet.